Get ready with me while we talk about how to handle common tactics after a breakup with a narcissist. Part 2. For reverse hoovering, don't fall into this trap. And honestly, don't look for the validation that you're seeking, which is that you meant something to them, because you're not going to really get the validation that you want from them. If you were, they would have given it to you already. And honestly, the bottom line is you deserve someone that's not going to play games with you. Now, with this whole they want to stay friends thing, please learn from my mistake. And do not fall for that either. The manipulation does not stop just because the relationship ends. Now, as far as them taking a long time to disconnect from certain things, like getting the mail forwarded and getting off your phone plan and all that stuff, I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands. I waited for months for my ex to do it on his own, and I was very patient, gave him every opportunity to do so, and he never did it. I think it literally costs 50 cents to go online and get someone's mail forwarded. I did that myself. And I didn't even know where he was living at the time, so I just forwarded it over to his best friend's house. Make it her problem, not mine. When it comes to getting off the phone plan, again, I waited and gave him like 3 months worth of opportunity to do it, and he wouldn't. He kept saying that there was issues every time. So finally, I just called the phone company myself and asked what he needed to do. They gave me step-by-step instructions, and I gave him a 1-week deadline after that phone call. Guess what? He got off that day. We were also sharing a storage unit. I went to storage one day and just literally got all of my stuff out and took my bank account off of the account information and then texted him afterwards and said, hey, all my stuff's out. Make sure you update the banking info so that way you don't bounce your charge. If I hadn't done all of that, it still would all probably be tied together to this day. Now, if you think about this isn't surprising to me at all because by making me do all of that, that makes me look like the petty one, right? He won't tell people that I gave him 3 months worth of opportunity to do it and was very patient. Now, as far as the straight up hoovering attempts, for the most part, I'm not saying this is for everyone, but for the most part, people do not change overnight. So if they're coming to you and it's been like 4 weeks and they're saying, oh, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that, and they're telling you all the things that you've been asking them to do for probably months, if not years at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I really struggle believing that. The reason why is it takes time for real change to happen. Am I saying that people don't have the power to change? No, they do. But I do also know that statistically speaking, when these people say that they have changed in a very short amount of time, it's usually a bunch of BS. And here's the reality, friend. They know how to play us. They know the things that we've been begging for a long time. They know the things that's going to speak straight to our heart and make us want to take them back and give them another chance. Because if you think about it, they've been doing that to us the entirety of the relationship. So my suggestion to you for this one in particular is make a list of all of the things they ever did to make you feel unappreciated, that your basic needs were asking for too much, made you feel unsafe or disrespected, and ask yourself, is giving them another chance worth this risk? And only you can answer that question. Keep in mind, the cost of your peace should have a very high price tag.